Have you heard that Babe Ruth once got ejected from a game and his replacement threw a perfect game? Stay tuned. On June 23, 1917, Babe Ruth got ejected from a Red Sox game after punching an umpire who called his first pitch a ball. Yeah, his replacement, Ernie Shore, entered the game and retired all 26 batters that he faced. The base runner from Ruth's walk got caught stealing, so Shore technically threw a perfect game. Talk about making the most of your opportunity. Today, June 23rd, is National Pink Day. I didn't wear anything appropriate, but this color was actually considered masculine until the 1940s. Pink was deemed strong and decisive for boys, while blue was delicate and dainty for girls. The switch happened after World War II when department stores flipped the script for marketing reasons. Fashion is fickle. Have you heard on June 23, 1932, Australia declared war on emus? Yeah, the birds, emus. After World War I, soldiers were given farmland, but 20,000 emus invaded and destroyed crops. Oh, crikey! The military deployed machine guns and soldiers to fight the birds. Guess who won? The emus. They scattered when shot at and regrouped elsewhere. Australia literally lost a war to flightless birds. Have you heard June 23, 1868 marks the patent to the first practical typewriter by Christopher Sholes? Ting. Kids, look it up. Here's a weird fact. He deliberately designed the QWERTY, better known as QWERTY, keyboard to slow typists down because the early machines would jam if you typed too fast. We're still using his intentionally inefficient design 150 plus years later. Have you heard on June 29, 1613, London's famous Globe Theatre burned down during a performance of Shakespeare's Henry VIII. A cannon fired during the play ignited the thatched roof. No one was hurt, but one man's pants caught fire and had to be put out with ale. Now that's emergency beverage service. Have you heard June 29th is National Camera Day? The first photograph ever taken required an 8-hour exposure time in 1826. Today's smartphones can take 4K video at 60 frames per second. That's technological progress for you. Your phone's camera has more computing power than entire universities had in the 1960s. Have you heard this week we celebrated the summer solstice, the longest day of the year? You know what that means, right? More time for terrible puns. Now, you're welcome. Why don't solar panels ever get tired? Because they're always current. And why is the sun so good at comedy? Well, because it always rises to the occasion. I know. I'll see myself out before sunset. And that's all for today's edition of Have You Heard? Please leave a comment if you learned something mind-blowing. I'm Troy W. Hudson, the voiceover with personality. Until next time, stay curious.